What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at the Mattel Masters of the Universe Origins Wave 10 figures. Now I lost the intro recording, so we're doing a little bit different here, but in this wave we have King Randor and Whiplash. From the Sunman universe we have Digitino, and then we have the mini comic version of Trapjaw, so just a little bit different colors there. So all of these are really cool, especially getting King Randor and Whiplash. You know, I'd say pretty big characters in the Masters of the Universe line stuff, so really cool to get those two. Like I said, getting another Sunman character is always awesome, and then that mini comic Trapjaw. So pretty cool looking characters, but I'm excited to check them out, so let's get into them. Well, let's start off with King Randor, the good and noble king of Eternia, as well as the father of Prince Adam and Princess Adora. And overall, he looks cool here, but unfortunately, just with his look, he looks so much like the Burger King king, it's just hard not to see it. So every time I see this, I just immediately think of Burger King. So it's an unfortunate look for him, but I still think overall it looks cool and cool to finally get a King Randor figure. So there we got his face. Love his longer hair, and then has the beard and stuff, so the beard looks pretty cool on there with the little mustache and everything. That's cool with the crown on his head, which, like I said, kind of fits in with like the Burger King design. Then has a nice like gold cord around his neck that holds on his cape, so nice blue cape there, and I love the like little wind flows and stuff to it there. And then he's got the chest armor on, so he's got this orange armor with gold details on it there, and orange that goes down his arms and to the gold bracelet, so that's pretty cool. He's got the orange underwear with a gold belt, and then bare legs down to his feet, where he's got the blue boots on with the white fur at the top of them, so like the classic like He-Man boot design stuff. So overall looks pretty cool in that form, but like I said, it's just too much like the Burger King. But we'll do his movement, so his head can twist around, should be able to twist all the way around, but the cape's in the way a little bit there, and look down that far and up that far, so a little bit of back and forth. The shoulders can come up to 90 and rotate all the way around, gotta force it around there with the single elbow joint that can bend to 90 with the rotation, and the wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. Then we go to the twist at the waist, so it can twist all the way around there. The hips can come up a little and out to the side, so I have some issues with like the hips on these. They just feel real stiff and like I'm gonna break them or something if I move too much, but can go out to the side there. Then we get the single knee joint that can bend back, and again the knees are pretty stiff too on a lot of these, so bend back to 90 with the rotation, and shin twist at the top of the boot with the foot that'll flex back and forth and twist side to side. So as usual, we'll have the exact same movements as all the other MOTU Origins figures, so nothing new or interesting we're going to see with most of these. And for the weapon accessory, we get the Royal Staff of Eternia, which is just this all gold staff, and it's kind of funny. We'll see this exact same staff design with Whiplash, just in a different color, but pretty cool having it all in gold to match with his outfit and everything. So let's just put this in his hand. So there's King Randor with his staff now ready to rule over Eternia, and overall cool to have him in a figure. And next up we have Whiplash, which is an anthropomorphic reptilian creature of the evil warriors, and he has a long tail that delivers a heavy blow that can injure opponents and smash through rocks. And overall he looks cool here. As it said, it's reptilian stuff, so he has like that reptilish design to him stuff. A weird and ugly face, so I like the thick black eyebrows and then the darker green around his eyes with the little red pupils in there. But he's got a big nose and a mouth, and I love all like the reptilian skin and stuff. But on his mouth he's got the two teeth, so on the bottom hanging up, but then also looks like he's got a tooth almost coming down from his nose or something that's kind of hanging down there, so not exactly sure what's going on there, but kind of just a crazy look. He's got the ears on the sides and some points there on top of his head with like a fin that goes down the back of his head that connects into the back where it connects in with his tail that he's got there, so we have the tail just hanging down, and it's almost got like an alligator design to it and stuff. You know, alligators usually have the spines on each of the side and stuff, so that's pretty cool. But then that connects with the like his chest plate, so again with the reptilish design and those bands across his chest, and then he's got lighter green color that matches the head for the arms and legs. Looks like a dark blue pair of underwear with almost like an orangish belt there, and then dark blue legs on his feet as well, which we've seen before with other characters, so those look pretty cool going in there. But just his tail on the back is just really cool. But we'll do his movements, so his head can twist all the way around. He can look down a little and up a little, so again very little movements in the neck. The shoulders can come up to 90 and rotate all the way around. We get the single elbow joint that can bend to 90 there and has rotation, and the wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. And then we have a twist at the waist that can twist around, should be able to twist all the way around, but it's hitting his tail section, so I can't get it to twist. The hips can come up a little and out to the side. Single knee joint that bends back to 90 with the rotation. And then we get the twist at the top of the boot, and then the foot can flex back and forth and twist side to side. And then you would think his tail would have some movements, like I thought it'd be like a flexible thing, but it doesn't really see. It's just like a plastic, so it can bend around there, but it just immediately goes back to where it was. So don't really do too much there. I thought, like I said, it'd have like a bendy joint or something into it that could move around, but doesn't seem like it. Now for his weapon accessory, he comes again, like I said, that same staff as King Randor, just in the orange color this time. So let's put this in his hand. So there he has that same weapon, but it's, I guess, labeled as a spear this time or something for him. But it's still pretty cool to have Whiplash. Love his overall design. His head looks really weird, like I say, but love having the tail and stuff there on the back, and just pretty cool to have him now to add to the Evil Warriors. And next up we have Digitino from the Sunman universe, and he's a man with the mind of a computer that can quickly solve any problem. And with all the Sunman characters being of different ethnicities and stuff, he is a Latino, so he has some like Latin design into him stuff, and overall looks pretty decent. Like I don't like his like chest plate stuff just because of the way it like sort of hangs off him there, but I love that it has the digits. I don't know if it's supposed to be 2117 or what the deal that it's supposed to be there, but his chest plate does also glow in the dark and has some like robotic details and stuff to him there. But then we have his face, which again is supposed to have the Hispanic design, which I don't really know exactly what it is besides maybe the hair, but it looks like an old like 50s haircut or whatever with like the curl in the front, and then has the little ponytail there in the back as well. So love the face design just overall. I think it looks pretty fun. And then he's got the bands on his arms, so like we've seen with other Sunman characters, but it's got like an orange with a red on the outside, blue underwear piece with a red belt with orange diamond in the middle, and then bare legs going down to the boots. And I think we've been in other Sunman characters as well with the star on it, so orange with the red tips on the end of it there as well. So it looks pretty much the same. So just like He-Man, where they used like all the same pieces, just changed up the colors, same with the Sunman characters, just switching up the colors and then adding different designs specific for them. But for movements, the head will twist all the way around and can look down that far and up that far, so good movements there. Shoulders up to 90 and rotate around. Get the single elbow joint to 90 with the rotation, wrist twist around and flex. Then we got the waist twist all the way around. Hips can come up a little and out to the side. Single knee joint that bends back to 90 with the rotation, and shin twist at the top of the boot with the foot that can flex back and forth and twist side to side. So the same as usual. And for accessories, he comes with a staff that has like a crab claw on the end of it, so that looks pretty cool again in the orange design. So let's put this in his hand. Now with him, he comes with 2 grip hands, so we can place it in his other hand there, which is cool. So we get a different options there with the left this time. So cool, he's got that crab claw. I don't know if it's just a basic staff design they made, but I'd like if it had something to do with digits or something there. It'd be cool if it had that, but just cool to have the crab claw. And like I said, his chest plate does glow in the dark. Can't really show that to you, but it is cool that he has that included as well. So just an additional little feature there with the numbers and stuff. Like I said, when you deal with numbers and everything, it's hard to really show anything for that, but still looks pretty cool as a figure overall. And finally, we have the mini comic version of Trapjaw, which was a cyborg with a mechanical jaw, a robot arm, and an array of weapons that can attach to it. And as I said, this is the mini comic version, so how I guess he sort of first appeared in the mini comics, where he was this like yellowish color, so a bright yellow, like a neon yellow sort of color for the body. So we have it up on his face, down his midsection, arms, and legs there, and then has a little bit different design. So the helmet isn't too far off. It's still like a maroonish, like red color there, and still has the same, of course, the figure's going to be the exact same figure, just obviously repainted. So the helmet and mouth and stuff's going to be there with the metal trap jaw and the little loop on his head that he can like go down zip lines and stuff with. And then his missing arm that has this metal cyborg piece on it now that can switch out the hands and stuff. So I'll have to put the different hands on there. Silver belt around the waist with the skull and crossbones, and then his furry underwear piece. I love how it's got the red and like black painted on top of it as well. So a little bit of difference in there. Silver bracer around his arm, and then has the reddish maroon colored boots there as well, all the way with the white straps painted on top of him again to look how he did in that mini comic. But otherwise, it's the exact same trap jaw, just in different colors. But we'll do his movements so his head can twist all the way around. He look down a little and up a little, so very little movements in his head. I don't know what's going on there, just not much movement. And then of course the jaw piece that can open and close there, so he can have his jaw open or closed up there. Then we get the arm, so this arm will twist all the way around and has the single elbow joint that can move back and forth there, and so I love it. It can move that and can twist around as well. And then pretty much similar normal arm as usual, so it can twist all the way around, come out to 90, and the single elbow joint that bends and rotates with the wrist that'll twist around and flex back and forth. Then we go to the twist at the waist that'll twist all the way around, and the hip joints that'll come up and out to the side, single knee joint that'll bend back and rotate with shin twist at the top of the boot, and the foot flex back and forth and twist side to side. So same as usual, just the only difference is his metal arm here. And with that metal arm, we get his different accessories. So as usual, we have the laser gun that we can put onto it, so pop that on the end of it. We we get the claw hand, so the like crab claw hand there once again, and the hook hand as well. And each of these has a little hook piece on it, so you can take and hook them onto his belt piece. So he has these little hooks there. I think I want to put maybe the hook hand on, so we'll go and just place that on, just pop it right in there, and then I'll see if I can get the others hooked on his belt. I know I usually, when I tried this in the past, have had issues, but let's see if I can get it. So they slid right in there as usual. I don't know what it was. Like with the Pacifier, I think almost broke like the clip piece off trying to get it in there, but there he's now got the hook hand piece, so he can hook you there. So he's got that, and then also has those other accessories he can quickly just pull off his belt and use. So pretty cool out of that. And with that, we can bring in the like normal, I guess, cartoon version we have of Trapjaw as well. Again, it's the exact same figure, just recolor, like they switched out the boots and stuff for that, so different leg designs and stuff there for him, and doesn't have all the like the pieces here on his arm. So a little bit different figure design, but pretty much similar overall. But cool to have the mini comic version, but of course I just always prefer the cartoon version. Well, there we have Wave 10 of the Masters of the Universe Origins figures, where we got King Randor, Whiplash, Digitino, and Trapjaw. All are pretty cool. Of course, wanted King Randor and Whiplash. Digitino is also cool to add with our Sun main characters, and like I said, the Trapjaw is just kind of the mini comic version. Don't really need them, but do love the color design. I think it stands out quite a bit. So let me know what you thought of these figures down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, let me know with a thumbs up. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.